Reality TV star Todd Chrisley had a gay affair with his business partner who later helped him commit fraud, then tipped off cops after their romance went sour, a court heard. Mark Braddock and Chrisley, 53, reportedly had an affair in the early 2000s before breaking it off. Braddock testified in court that after the affair ended, the pair stayed friends and formed a brotherhood. But that platonic alliance ultimately blew up in 2012, when Chrisley threw Braddock out of his office and threatened to call the police on him, Insider reported. Braddock, who had to tell his own wife about the affair before testifying, turned the Chrisleys into the FBI for tax fraud and told the jury on Tuesday that he didn't want to be talking about his affair. Braddock has also been given immunity from prosecution. After the affair ended, while Chrisley's former flame worked at Chrisley Asset Management, he claims an anonymous source sent text messages threatening to expose the relationship and his boss fraud. The alleged text said, "Pay cash and well shut up." Chrisley and Braddock ended up paying their blackmailer $38,000, which Braddock withdrew from the bank in four $9,500 payments, before meeting Chrisley in a parking garage. He handed over the large amounts of cash in a little bag for Chrisley to pay the blackmailer, he testified on Tuesday. A former employee testified in court that he and Todd Chrisley, 53, pictured, had a gay affair in the early 2000s and remained friends until 2012, when Chrisley threw him out and threatened to call the cops. The former employee also allegedly helped Chrisley and his wife Julie commit tax fraud before becoming vengeful and turning the reality stars into the FBI after the Chrisleys were accused by the FBI of tax invasion. Braddock told jurors that his feelings for Chrisley convinced him to help them commit fraud, he testified on Tuesday. The former employee created fake tax documents for the reality star and submitted them to banks and impersonated Chrisley in emails and phone calls, Insider reported. After the two had a falling out, Braddock reportedly wanted to get back at his former lover and created fake email accounts to report the Chrisleys' criminal behavior to government and news agencies. In his opening statements, Chrisley's lawyer Bruce Morris accused Braddock of thinking he was Todd Chrisley and had an obsession with him. Braddock has denied these claims. He also said the only time he had been with a man was with Chrisley. Chrisley had publicly addressed rumors about his sexuality in 2017, telling the Dominic Nadi show that the rumors didn't bother him. He didn't deny claims he is gay. Todd and Julie, pictured, are facing a slew of charges for allegedly submitting false reports to the banks and evading $2 million in taxes in order for it to disappoint me. It would mean that I don't agree with someone being gay. I don't believe that's a choice that you make. I believe that you are the way that God has made you, he said on the show at the time. I'm flattered that people think I can get laid on both ends.